A national trust is an organization dedicated to preserving the cultural heritage of a particular geographic region. Although the focus of a national trust may vary by region, the principal role is to ensure the preservation of historically significant items, and to conserve areas of natural beauty. National trusts generally operate as private non-profit organizations. The first such trust organization, the Trustees of Reservations, originated in 1890 as a regional group serving the state of Massachusetts, USA. The first national trust, the National Trust for Places of Historic Interest and Natural Beauty, was founded in England in 1895 and operates as a charitable organization serving England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Other national trusts have since been set up around the world. In 2007, the International National Trusts Organization was established at a gathering in New Delhi, India, with a mandate to support collaboration and best practices among national trusts and similar associations. It has member organizations from over 50 countries. List of national trusts. A partial list of national trusts and similar organizations, acting for future generations. Addis Wubit, African Union of Conservationists. Amenity 2000 Association Japan. Antais, the National Trust for Wireland. Associação para a Constituição da Fundação Nacional para a Conservação do Patrimônio Português. Badan Warisan Malaysia. Bahamas National Trust. Barbados National Trust. Bermuda National Trust. Calcutta Centenary Trust. Centre for Heritage Development in Africa. Conservation Trust, South Africa. Conservatoire du Littoral. Cross-Cultural Foundation Uganda. Czech National Trust O.P.S. Dinelart Helwa. National Trust of Malta. Environmental Friends Society. Europa Nostra. Falkland Islands Museum and National Trust. Fiji National Trust. Fondo per l'Ambiente Italiano. Friends of Czech Heritage. Gelderland Trust for Historic Houses and Natural Landscape. Grenada National Trust. Herita. Heritage Canada. The National Trust. La Fiducia Nationale. The Land Conservancy of British Columbia. National Trust for Land and Culture. Society Ontario Heritage Trust. Tantramar Heritage Trust. Heritage New Zealand. Hout Bay Heritage Trust. Cape of Good Hope Living Heritage. Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. Indian Trust for Rural Heritage and Development. Indonesian Heritage Trust. International Center for the Roriks. Japan National Trust. Korean National Trust for Cultural Heritage. Malta Nature Trust. Manx National Trust. Montserrat National Trust. National Center for Heritage Trusteeship. National Trust Sri Lanka. National Trust for Historic Preservation. National Trust Community Investment Corporation. National Trust for Jersey. National Trust for Places of Historic Interest and Natural Beauty. National Trust for Scotland. National Trust for the Cayman Islands. National Trust of Australia. Australian Council of National Trusts. National Trust of Queensland. National Trust of South Australia. National Trust of Fiji. National Trust of Guernsey. National Trust of Korea. National Trust of Slovakia. National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago. National Trust of Zimbabwe. Queen Elizabeth II National Trust. Ruined Yazan Heritage Foundation. St. Helena National Trust. St. Lucia National Trust. Siam Society. Sumatra Heritage Trust. Tara Trust for African Rock Art. Taiwan Environmental Information Association. Taiwan National Trust. Tesoros de Galicia. The Trustees of Reservations. Union Rempart. Zanzibar Stone Town Heritage Society.